Hello everyone, welcome back to Hermione Reads Comics. I'm Hermione and I read comics. So I'm doing a review of Invincible Season 1, Episode 1. It's a bloodbath. Alright. Oh, sorry. Blanket in the way. Alright, so we start off this gore fest with Mark's father and mother that both are waiting for their son to come into his powers. And the thing about this episode is that Mark is a late bloomer to the whole thing. It means that by his father's people's standards, he should have had his powers by now. No idea what they do to kids that don't come into their powers, but it's probably not good. So what ends up happening is he finally comes to his powers, and he has the same issues that a lot of superheroes have when they don't know how to fly or they don't know how to land or anything like that. Before that happens, you got the typical school bully or the typical guy who thinks that he's God's gift to the world and to women. And he's like, "Are you a lesbian?" And she's like, "Oh God, I wish I was." So it's one of the things that you can tell about Invincible is they don't hide that teenage boys are jerks. They don't hide it. And this is what I really like about the series, because from what I have, because I did watch this episode before. What I like about it is that it doesn't feel like that it's fake, or that it's trying to like push things on you or try to make you think a certain way or believe a certain way or whatnot. It is a episode about family, about this loving mother, and she is such a strong character. She has her own agency. She has her own viewpoints, her own hopes, her own dreams, her own fears. And she is a loving mother. She is this strong-willed woman and everything. Now, the events of this one, as we get closer to the end of the episode, I can try to place exactly when this happens and how's it connected with Atom Eve. So Mark is learning how to fly. He's learning how to land. He also causes a huge amount of destruction, and that's because he doesn't have his strength under control. He doesn't know how far to throw his opponent. He is very much a newbie in this whole thing. And this is what I do like about him. And I also like about Mark is that he has this fear of living up to his father. And Mark is not cocky in the sense of, oh, look at me, I'm a superhero, blah, blah. He is very much like his mother, and he even admits that he is like his mother. And her mother's like, oh, stab to the heart. It's really these wonderful family moments that we really don't see in like DC and Marvel comics, except for the exception of Shazam, which was very great, and I do think you get it in Blue Beetle. But you got you got this really wonderful story that's very original, and to the guy who created Invincible, I'm so glad you were born, because the comic book is just so good. The episode was so good. But we also, speaking of Mark's father, we also get a little sliver of who he is and how murderous he can become. And he's not this kind, sweet man. He's, well, we all know what he is. He's an alien from another planet, and he, unlike Superman, he does not have a moral code. Or at least he pretends to have one to make everybody feel better about themselves. But he is very dangerous. And that's, and I found out about that in an article. So I'm not jumping ahead, I'm just what I read. All in all, it was a good pilot episode. It was strong. It didn't rely on gags and on stupid things. It was just a solid episode, and I just absolutely loved it. So I will give this episode 5 stars. It is such a great episode. Alright, so I will be doing another Invincible episode review on Wednesday. And as I said, I do these 4 times a week. I started it off with Atom Eve, and now we're moving on to the second episode. I need to check Amazon and see how many episodes are in there, because I do have to pay them, because I kind of have little things saying you owe us money. So, alright, so I will see you guys later. Bye.